Hello and good day, and you are highly welcome. We have a question under the simultaneous distribution method. The simultaneous distribution method is also known as the mathematical method. Okay, so this is a different question from what we saw from the primary method and the repeated distribution method. Okay, so I just want you to have understanding on this. So England Manufacturing Company has 2 production and 2 services departments and presents the details below to you. Production A and B, we have 800,000 and 700,000. Then medical and admin X and Y, 300,000 and 200,000. So here are the details, and we have the percentage for A 60, for B 30, for admin 50 and 30. Then service department X nothing, Y 10%, and so on and so forth. So reapportion the service cost center's cost to the production cost center using the simultaneous distribution method. And we all remember the laws or the process which simultaneous distribution takes in solving any questions right from the days of the mathematics. So it goes this way. We have x plus y equal to x as equation 1, and we have y plus x equals to y as equation 2. So we are going to solve this question, and it's just a simple step. We'll go this way. First of all, we are going to consider x and y. We need to know the particular value to make use of, okay? Then when we come down to the question, medical x, we have 300,000, admin y, we have 200,000. So to answer this question, it goes this way. X, when we have x, this is x, right? So we say x is equal to, the value we have here is 300,000. We say 300,000 plus, what is x from the service department here? We have x as what? 20%. And 20% is what? 20 divided by 100, which is equal to what? 0.2. Alright? So we have 300,000 plus 0.2 y. Alright, you can see x, y, this is y. Alright, so this is what? Equation 1. Then we have what again? We have y is equal to, what is the value of y from the question? We have 200,000. So you say 200,000 plus, for y we have 10%, and 10% is what? 10 divided by 100, which is equal to 0.1. So we have plus 0.1x. This is what? Equation 2. Alright? So once we've interpreted it this way, then we'll begin to solve the question. So to answer this question is a very, very simple process we take. You just need to understand the steps and make use of the formula or the values at the right time, okay? So the first thing we're going to do here is to substitute x into equation 2. Alright? We substitute x into equation 2. It goes this way. It says substitute x. This is x. We'll substitute it into equation 2. Okay? So if we substitute x into equation 2, it means this is equation 2, remember? So it means anywhere we have x, we are going to put these particular values in. So what we are going to do is this. You say y, okay, is equal to 200,000 plus 0.1. Now you can see we have x, and all these values we have here represent what? X. This is the value for x. So we are going to pick those values, which is what? We have a bracket open, then we have 300,000 plus 0.2y. Okay? Hope you understand the process. Now, once you are done with this, the next thing we'll do is to open this bracket. And in order to open the bracket, we are going to multiply with what? 0.1. Alright? So it goes this way again. Use 0.1, which is what we have here, to open the brackets. To open the brackets. So, we want to open this bracket. What we're going to have here, we say y is equal to 200,000 plus 0.1 times 300,000 gives us 30,000. So we have 30,000 plus 0.1 times 0.2 gives us what? 0.02y. Remember, the y is still going with it. Now we've opened this bracket. What is the next thing we do? Here we are going to consider what? The like terms. So we are going to collect the like terms. So take note again. Collect the like terms. Collect the like terms. So what are the like terms we have here? Now we have y, and here this value also has y in it. So it goes this way. We have y is equal to, this value will cross over the equality sign. So we'll have y is y minus 0.02y, which is equal to, then these two values we have here, 200,000 plus 30,000. Okay? You saw the process. We collect the like terms. So this is y we have here. This other value has y in it. So when it moves over to meet this other y, it crosses this sign of equality. That is the reason why we had minus. Remember, it has plus here. So once it crosses the sign of equality, it turns to a minus sign. So we have y minus 0.02y, which is this value that was crossed over, then which is equal to 200,000 plus 30,000. Now remember, each time a variable is standing on its own under the simultaneous equation, there is an invisible one in front of it. Alright? So we are going to subtract 1 from 0.02. Okay? So we say 1, there's an invisible one standing here. Okay? Take good note of that. So 1 minus 0.02y gives us what? 0.98y. 0.98y. Okay? Which is equal to 200,000 plus 30,000 gives us what? 230,000. Now remember, we need y to stand on its own because we want to get the value of y. So in order to get this, we are going to divide both sides with 0.98. Okay? So we say what? Divide both sides. Divide both sides with 0.98, which is this value. So once we divide both sides with 0.98, at the end of the day, y will be standing on its own. Okay? So we'll go this way again. We'll have 0.98y divided by 0.98, as we said here, which is equal to 230,000 divided by 0.98. Okay? Now the next thing we do is to divide through. So 0.98 cancels 0.98. We are left with what? Y, which is equal to 230,000 divided by 0.98. Okay? So when we divide through, our final answer becomes what? We have 693.9. So it simply means that y is equal to 234,693.9. So this is the value of y. Now that we have gotten the value of y, we need to get the value of x. Okay? Remember what we did here? We did substitute x into equation 2. Alright, so that gave us the value what? For y. Now we need to get the value of x. How do we go about it? It is very, very simple. So let's continue again. We say substitute y into equation 1. As we did here, substitute x into equation 2. So now it will be substitute y into equation 1. Okay? This was substitute x into equation 2. The second one is substitute y into equation 1. So what is the equation? What is the value we have there? We have x, which is equal to 300,000 plus 0.2. Now you can see we have y. And what is the final answer we got for y? This value. So anywhere we see y, we're going to insert this value. So what we have here is 234, which is this answer we have here, 693.9. Okay, this particular value. So to continue the process again, we have x is equal to what? Remember what we did here? We used 0.1 to open the brackets. The same thing applies now, okay? We'll follow the same process. So use 0.2 to open the brackets. So we'll continue. We have x is equal to 300,000 plus 0.2 times 234,693.9 gives us what? 46,938.8. So we're going to add these two values together. So whatever it gives us now stands as the value for x. So we say x is equal to 300,000 plus 46,938.8. It gives us what? 346,938.8. So what it simply means is, wherever we have y, this is the value for y. And this is the value for x. Alright? So now that we have gotten the value for our service department x and service department y, we can now proceed to show the tabular form, then we present the final solution. So let us continue. Production department A and production department B. Alright? We are going to get the values, then we'll get the total here. Okay? So when we come over to this place, the first thing we're going to have there is our allocated costs. Okay? So you write allocated costs. This is allocated costs. And what is our allocated cost value? We have production department A, 800,000, and production department B, 700,000. Remember, we've used this and we've also used this when we solved the simultaneous equation distribution. Okay? So, allocated cost for A, we have 800,000. And for B, we have 700,000. Now, the summation of these two values gives us 1.5 million. So we have 1,500,000. Okay? Now, what is the next thing we'll consider here? So we're going to treat service department X, okay, and service department Y, one after the other. So we have service department X, okay. Now we are going to show a workings for this because we are going to absorb this value. Remember, we have 60%, 30% for production department A and B, then for 50% and 30%. So this is the way we are going to solve it. We'll come down a little. We'll have workings. Now remember the values we have when we solved the distributions, where we have the value for X and the value for Y. So we are going to make use of it here, and what we are going to do is this is for our workings. So we have service department X, as we have here, service department X. So what is the value we had when we solved X? We had what? Go back to your book and check it. Go back to your book. The value we had for X, go back, yeah. So we had what? 346,938.8. Alright? You remember that value? Okay. So we are going to absorb now. We are going to share. We are going to allocate this, alright? We are going to apportion this to the department. And how do we go about it? For department A, remember we have, this is our production department A. Production department A. How much do we have here? How many percent? 60%. So we have 60 divided by 100 times this particular value, because that was the value of X we had. So we have 346,938.8. So we are going to get our value. Then for production department B, production department B. What do we have under production department B? We have 30%. So we say 30 divided by 100 times the value of X, which we had as well, which is 346,938.8. So we are going to get the value. Remember, what we are actually doing is this. The value we had for X, we are going to want to share it to the two departments, the production departments A and B. And we have the percentage already. So that is the reason why we have 60 over 100 times the value of that X which we had. Then 30 over 100 times the value of the same X, all right, which we had. So once we are done with this, we'll get the answer. So let us look into department Y. So we have service department Y. Now when we solved that, so what was the final answer we had for Y? We had what? 234,693.9. Okay, so we follow the same process again. We say production department A. Production department A. How many percent do we have there? We have 50%, right? So we say what? 50 divided by 100 times this value, 234,693.9, and we'll get the answer. Then we'll come down to production department B. Production department B. How many percent is it? We have what? 30%. So we say 30 divided by 100 times 234,693.9, and we are going to get the final value. So here we have 208,163.3. For production department B, we have 104,081.6. All right, this is for A and this is for B. Now under this value we have what? 117,346.95. Then production department B, we have 70,408.17. So these values which we had are going to be inserted in the table we have above. Okay, so this is for service department X. We'll also have what? For service department Y. Please don't abbreviate in the exam and ensure your work is very, very neat. So service department X. Production department A. The final answer we had there was what? 208. We had 163.3. Okay. Then for B, we had what? 104,081.6. Okay. Now we are going to sum these two values. When we add these two values, it gives us what? 244.9. Okay. You remember the allocated cost, we added these two values that gave us this. Here we added these two values again to give us this. So we'll come over to service department Y. Here under production department A, we have 346.95. Okay. The second one we have 70,408.17. So we add these two values again. When we add it up, it gives us 187,755.12. Okay. Now the next thing we are going to do here is to get the total. And how do we go about it? We sum everything we have under production department A. We have the value. We sum these values. We also have the final total. Then we sum this one to give us the grand total. Okay. So when we add up these three values, it gives us 1,125,510 0.25. When we come over to the next one and we add it up, it gives us 874,489.77. Then when we add the last one, it gives us what? 2 million. Okay? It gives us what? 2 million. Now, to also confirm your answer, let us go back to the question, the table we have. By the time you add up these values which we have here, everything we have here, 800,000 plus 700,000 plus 300,000 plus 200,000, it still gives us what? 2 million naira. Okay? So this is just the process. You can see that simultaneous equation is very, very easy. All you need to take note of are the steps. And you saw the way I solved it for you. When it is time to multiply, to open the bracket, I specified. When it is time to square both sides, when it is time to open up the bracket, I specified, alright? When it is time to divide, I specify. So take note of those steps. Apply the same step and solve any kind of question under the simultaneous distribution method, alright? I wish you the best as usual. Coming up to this stage, I believe you have subscribed to our YouTube channel, alright? Please try as much as you can to be a subscribed member so that each time we post a new video, you get an alert via email so that you can go and learn online. If you're coming back from work or if you're less busy, you bring up your phone, download our videos and you watch and you practice with it. It will go a long way to help you. To have a blessed day. And if you need our services for private tutorial rather, for group of 5, group of 10 tutorials, we are there. We have a lot of staffs ready to give you what you want. We have hot, vibrant youths and graduates that are there to solve your problems. Do have a blessed day. Goodbye.